What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the vlog. Welcome back to another tips video. Today what we're going to be doing is talking about the 10 items I think are the most important to every mobile DJ and why you should have those items in your bag of tricks or truck, whatever. Why you should own these 10 items. That's coming up next. Alright, so let's jump right into this. So, these 10 items, I'm not going to list them in any particular order because I pretty much think almost all of them are equally important. They're all very important, and I've learned over the years that these 10 items are 10 items that I have with me for every gig that I do. I do not do a gig without these 10 items. So, item number 1 is going to be an external hard drive. Now, this is a Lacy external hard drive. It's got the, lightning bolt connection for Apple. I've had this hard drive since I got my MacBook, which this MacBook in particular, I think I got it in 2015. So I've had this for 3 years. This is very handy. It's been super trusty. This is a 1 terabyte. It's not solid state, which kind of sucks, but I use this when I started doing music videos, when I started DJing video. This came in super handy for that. So I could keep the videos on this thing instead of internally on my hard drive because video files are obviously much larger. Alright, so the second item I think that every DJ should have in their bag is going to be quality headphones. And by quality headphones, I mean quality. You don't go out and buy a $20 pair of Skull Candy headphones and go off DJing with them. Granted, yes, they'll get you by, but I promise you, they will break time and time again. You'll blow speakers. They don't last. They do not last. I did that myself. I tried the lower end headphones, different brands and stuff, and just go out, spend $150, $200, get a nice set of headphones. They will last you. Alright, number 3 on this list I don't have in here with me, but number 3 is going to be quality speaker stands. Now, I did a video on the Rockville hydraulic assisted stands. Those puppies are amazing. I would highly recommend them. I'll leave a link to that video review right up here. I'll also leave a link down in the description to all these items. But the reason I really think you need to get a great high quality set of speaker stands is because I've literally seen speakers tip over because the guys were using $20 speaker stands. Don't skimp on the speaker stands. Get a nice, good quality set of speaker stands. So item number 4. Number 4 is going to be gaffers tape. Now, gaffers tape and duct tape are two totally different things. Don't think you can go out and buy a roll of black duct tape and use this gaffers tape. The big difference here is it's actually less sticky. So I take that back. It's not less sticky. It's equally sticky, but it doesn't leave that sticky residue. When you peel duct tape off, you leave marks everywhere. This stuff, you can peel it off, no big deal. It is a little expensive. You can get it on Amazon. I think 2 rolls for, I think I paid 12 or 13 bucks. But one thing that is nice is if you don't have to use the full width, you can rip it in half and use half-length pieces. But I use this stuff for everything. I use it for everything from taping my cables down to taping my cables onto my stands to sometimes I've used to tape things down to my table. I've used it, actually, you didn't hear me say this, but I've even used this stuff to hold a light onto a friggin' light tree because I didn't have the zip ties or the bolts for it, so I used gaffers tape. But don't worry guys, nobody was injured. The light pole was above me, so if it were to fall, it would have fallen on my head. But that just goes to show how many uses you can use this stuff for. You can even use it for things around the house. I mean, the uses for this stuff are just completely endless. Alright, number 5 on the list kind of goes along with the gaffers tape, and that is going to be black cables. Now, this might not seem like a very big deal, and honestly, if I could put this towards the end of the list, I would. These aren't super important, but it definitely makes you look way more professional rather than having these orange extension cords running all over the place. If you're using black cables, taping it down with black gaffers tape, you just look way better. At the end of the day, you look more professional. Next on the list is going to be business cards. If you don't already have these, go out, get them made. Vistaprint, they're super cheap. Even if you have to get some basic ones done, just get some business cards. These things come in so handy. I keep them on me every day. I have them for my regular job, then I have them for my DJ service as well. You never know when you're going to run into a potential client. You know, you could just bump into somebody on the street, or you're in the line at Qdoba and you hear somebody talking about they're getting married. Boom, pop out your business card. Talk about a warm lead right there. That's great. But yeah, business cards. Make sure you have them. Alright, number 7 on the list. This one you're probably not going to think of, because I didn't think of it at first either until I ran into the problem. So, number 7 is going to be an extra charger for your computer. Now, most people don't think about this. Like I said, I didn't think about it at first either until I had my MacBook charger die on me during a gig. And thank God I had a buddy that lived not that far away that had a MacBook. He brought me his charger to use. So keep an extra charger with you at all times. I have 2 MacBook chargers with me at all times. I have the one that I use normally, and I literally have a brand new one in the box just in case, because you never know. Those things, they can die for any reason. It might not even look like it's bad, but you plug it in and it doesn't work. Alright, next, number 8. So number 8 on this list is going to be a quality DJ bag. Now, when I first started out DJing, I used my same school backpack that I carried to class every day to carry my laptop and all my goodies to gigs. And you know what that did? That caused a huge problem, because what ended up happening is I would forget things. So make sure you have a separate backpack, whether it just be a regular laptop bag or whatever, just some sort of bag that you can dedicate to just your DJ stuff only. So your headphones, your external hard drive, your computer, everything that you need to start a gig out, basically. Make sure you have all that stuff in one bag. Alright, number 9 on the list. Number 9 on the list is actually going to be a cart. Now, this is the Rock and Roller R2 cart. I should do a full-on review on this thing because it is freaking amazing. I mean, look how small it is. You know, you cannot complain and say you don't have room in your vehicle for a cart and that's why you don't use one, because this thing folds up so small. You know, you can definitely fit it in your vehicle. Now, the thing with the Rock and Roller cart that I love is, obviously it folds down, but I can fit almost everything on there. Very seldom do I go into a location where I can't get everything in with 2 trips with that cart. Walking that stuff in by hand, that'd be 5-6 trips easily. Plus, it just wears you out, carrying speakers and all that stuff. You just pile it up high in the cart, push it in, boom. I mean, that thing was like, I think it was like $60. I'll leave a link to that down here too. And I may actually end up doing a video on one of those as well, because they really are awesome. Like, I went years. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I went 8 years DJing without having a cart. I carried stuff everywhere just because I figured, oh, I don't need a cart. I can just carry it. I regret that a million times over. I wish I would have had the Rock and Roller cart sooner. Number 10 on the list. This one is probably one of the most important. I saved it for last because I'll probably talk about it for the longest. But number 10 on the list is going to be a very high quality microphone. If you're going to go wireless, I know everyone wants to use a wireless mic, right? You want to have a wireless mic. If you cannot afford a $500 wireless microphone, don't even bother buying one. I think it'd be more professional and better for you to use a wired mic with a 50-foot XLR to run out to the head table for toasts or whatever. I'd rather you do that than use a $100 or $200 wireless microphone, because they fail. I've had so many issues with wireless mics. I even had $500 wireless microphones fail. The mic I have now is it's the Shure SLX4, I believe. I love it. It's worked great so far. I'll leave a card up here to review on that. That mic was awesome. I think I got it on eBay for $450 refurbished, and it works freaking great. One story I can tell you guys about wireless microphone failing. So, in probably my 2nd or 3rd year DJing, I was doing a wedding, and I just got with introductions and all that stuff. I was using a $200 wireless mic. I can't remember what brand it was. I don't want to bash any brands in particular or anything like that, but it was one of the entry-level microphones. I got it from Guitar Center, but I did the introductions and all that stuff, and then I passed the microphone over to the pastor to bless the meal. Well, I handed it over to him. Everybody bows their head, you know, he's doing his speech or whatever. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, the microphone just goes, Rah! sounded like freaking Godzilla screaming in this freaking room. The mics just, the speakers were squealing. I had to cut it off real quick. I went over there, turned the mic off, turned it back on. It worked perfectly fine after that, but let me tell you, I retired that microphone the day after that wedding. Never did I use it again. Actually, the next gig I did, I used a wired microphone just because I did not want to use that thing until I could afford to buy a nicer mic. That's when I went with the Line 6 stuff, which has worked great up until this season for some reason. I've had issues with that, but that's a whole nother story. Thanks for watching. Thanks for coming back and tuning in. As always, if you are new around here, please subscribe. Please click that like button and please click that notification bell so you can get notifications on my upcoming videos. I appreciate you guys so much. I'm getting so close to 1,000 subscribers, so if you are new around here, please do me a favor and subscribe. But alright guys, I'm not sure when I'll have another video up because Christmas is this weekend, so I don't have a gig or anything going on, so I'm not sure what I can make a video on, but I might do some sort of vlog type video. Not sure yet, but I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.